Okay, feet together, hands at your sides, and bow. All right. I apologize for the interruption. The mic stopped working, so I had to reboot the computer. All right. So we're working on waza this week, or technique. So I want to spend a little bit of time here working on our stances. We spent some time in the first class working on them, and I want to spend some more time working on them because they are the key to it all. All right. So let's start first with Zenkuzu Dachi, forward stance. All right. So Dachi oit. When I say kamaite, step back with your right leg into Zenkuzu Dachi, forward stance. Kamaite. Okay. All right. We're going to work on our walking and turning in forward stance. I want mind to make sure that each time we step in this stance that we are as solid as can be. The forward stance, you should feel that both feet can grip the ground with or without shoes on. Okay? And also, when we turn, we need to make sure that we're stepping and turning into a solid, stable forward stance. Okay? So, let me just take those off for now. All right. So, we're in our forward stance. We're just working on the walking right now. And staying level so that we're not going up and down. Okay? So, on my count, we're just going to step forward in our forward stance. And I want you to check each time. Is my back leg straight? Is my front knee bent enough? Are my shoulders over my hips? Okay. Now the test for knowing if that front knee is bent enough is if from when your shoulders are over your hips and you look down, you should not be able to see the toes on your front foot. Okay? Your back foot is going to be at an angle. All right? It's not going to be straight forward and it's not going to be fully to the side. All right? It's going to be probably about a 30-degree angle to the front. All right, here we go. Just walking. Each. All right, check your stance. Can you see those toes? Is that back leg straight? Knee. Are your hips over your shoulders? Your chin should be up. Knee. San. Okay, so we're going to do our moate. Remember, it's your left leg. If it's in front, it steps in front. If it's in back, it steps behind. But make sure that you step far enough so that when you turn, your stance has the correct width. Okay? Moate. Turn. Ooh. All right? And we'll walk back. Each. Knee. San. Chi. Okay. Moate. Okay. Very good. All right. Now, when we do the moate, I find it sometimes, I'm going to switch legs here for just a second. All right. When that leg is behind, a lot of times people will step like they're making the big turn in their kata. So that, let me move back a little bit. When I do a moate, my foot needs to go straight across. But sometimes people do it like they do in the big kata, in the katas, the big turn, and that foot will come all the way up as far around as this foot. And then they'll turn and adjust that back leg. All right? Whatever leg is the plan for, in this case the right foot, that should always stay in that position. The left foot will move across, square, boom, and there I am. All right. Everyone should have the left leg in front. All right. We're going to do moate again. All right. Moate. Turn. Okay. Now, this time, we're going to walk backwards in our forward stance. All right. Here we go. Each. Knee. San. Chi. Moate. We're going to do the same thing going back. Ish. Ni. San. Chi. Okay. Yame. Shake that off. So, in all of that movement, all right, or while you were standing still, you should have felt balanced the whole time. There shouldn't have been a single time when you felt unbalanced. Even when you had one foot off the ground, you should still feel balanced. Okay. All right. If you didn't feel balanced and you felt like you were falling, all right, then there's probably something going on with the upper body that's getting it off center or off balance. All right. Okay. Let's work on Nikowachi Dachi, cat stance. All right. I'm actually going to go at an angle this time across the room. That'll make it easier for me to watch you guys. All right. So, Dachi yoit. When I say kamaite, step back with your right leg into Nikowachi Dachi, cat stance. Kamaite! Okay? Alright. I want to see you sitting low. Okay? I don't want any back legs straight. Okay? Back. You should be able to take a chair and get low enough in that cat stance that you're almost sitting in the chair. Okay? Something for you to practice. If you're not almost sitting in a chair, your cat stance isn't low enough. Unless you're really short. Okay? Alright. So, in my cat stance, unlike my forward stance, which has rigidity or you're solid frontwards and backwards and sideways, your cat stance is not going to do any good for you with a sideways motion. All right? It is strictly a forward and backward stance. All right? And you should be able to be balanced. All right? And you should be able, with that back leg bent, that front foot should be able to be held off the ground. Okay? When I'm putting this foot down, the ball of my foot, my toes, are just touching the floor. Okay? So, if we're working on a line, I've got my back heel on this line. Back toes are off of it. Front toes are just to the side. All right? My steps are short. Okay? Probably about the length of my foot from the heel of my back foot to where my heel of my front foot would set down. All right? So walking in cat stance, stay level, stay low. Ish. Ni. San. Chi. Lower, Sensei Matt. Go. Roke. All right. Our moate. Same thing, left foot moves. Fortunately with this, it doesn't have to move as far. Moate. And I should not be going up and down while I turn. I should be staying at the same level. Sit in that stance. Ish. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Roke. All right, we're not going to Moate this time. We're going to walk backwards in our cat stance. Okay? Well, there we go. Ish. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Roke. Okay. Moate. All right. And we'll go backwards again. Ish. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Roke. Yame. Okay, shake that off. All right. One thing I forgot to mention earlier when we worked on the cat stance. When I'm in that cat stance and my hips are low, all right, the part of the reason we tuck the hips back is that protects the groin. All right. If our hips are forward, the groin is left unprotected. All right. Now, some places I've seen that do the cat stance and they get nice and low in it, they actually have that front foot out even farther. Okay? We don't. All right? I want to be able to pick that front foot up quickly. If that foot's out there further, it makes it harder to pick it up. Okay? But we still need to get low. All right? Every one of our stances, Zenkuzu-dachi, Nikowachi-dachi, Kiba-dachi, Kosa-dachi, Kokutsu-dachi. All right? All of those, we need to get low in our stances. We want to sit. Think of it, sit in my stance. All right? So, like I said, take that chair. You know, you can practice this at home. All right? With your cat stance getting low. All right? Your forward stance, you'll be down here nice and low. All right? Horse stance, Kiba-dachi. All right? I can practice right there. And then slowly move the chair out of the way. Okay? Same thing with my back stance. Okay? I'm sitting there. I'm right above that chair. I'm only a couple inches away from that chair. All right? Even Kosa-dachi. All right? Kosa-dachi is where one leg is crossed behind the other and I'm resting that knee. I'm nice and low. Okay? But my core, my torso, is still straight up and down. All right? So if you want, you can get a chair and practice with that at home. All right. Okay, let's get into Kiba-dachi, horse stance. Okay? All right. So, let's shift to one side. All right? We're going to practice our step in Kiba-dachi. We're going to do two different ones. All right? Either way, we step behind. Boom. And see how I let my hips and shoulders turn? But I stayed low, my knees are bent, and now I step back out of it into my Kiba-dachi. All right? And then I'll go to do the same thing to the other side. Hips and shoulders turn and step out. Get used to turning those hips and shoulders. When you're practicing your horse stance and you just step like this, all right, you're not helping to reinforce the correct movement for a side kick. All right, so let's get in our horse stance. We're going to step across and step back into my horse stance, and then we'll come back the other way. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. Stay low. I don't want to watch a bunch of waves going across my screen. Okay? Not that I get seasick, but I just don't want to see it. Here we go. Each step, turn, step out. Stay low. Knee, step and turn, and step out. That's it. Let those hips and shoulders turn even more. Okay? When I'm turning, like when I'm going this way, my back is facing there. Okay. One of the ways I heard somebody describe how to step for executing a side kick from horse stance is point your butt. Point your butt at your target when you step and turn. Okay? San. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hotch. Coup. And Jew. All right, I'm going to turn to a different angle now. We're still working on our horse stance. This time we're going to do the other step, where we're going to step and fully turn. Okay, so I'm stepping, turning. All right. You'll notice that the whole time I'm doing it, that I'm staying on this line that I have on the floor. That's your goal. If you have something you can use to represent that line, or you have a line on the floor, use that. Okay? All right. So we're going to step and turn. All right, here we go. Each. Okay? And then we're going to go back. Knee. Okay? All right. San. Chi. And one more in this direction. Go. All right. Very good. All right, turn around, face the other direction. So now you're going to step with the other leg. All right. In this case, I'm stepping behind with my left leg and turning left. Here we go. Each. Knee. San. Chi. Go. Yame. All right, shake that off. Okay. So, no matter what rank you are, you should be practicing your stances all the time. Practicing them correctly. Okay? All right. Let's take a couple minutes and work on Kokutsu Dachi, the Korean stance that we did in the previous class. I'm going to use this line again to show you. Just like my forward stance, I'm going to have one foot on each side of the line. Okay? Because I want some balance. Years ago, we used to do it where both feet were on the line. But I had no stability from this direction or this direction. But if I widen it just a little, now I can really plant that stance and be solid in it. Okay? So when I step in this stance, I need to finish on both sides of the line. I need to remember my front foot points in the direction I'm going. My back foot points 90 degrees to the side. So let's get into our back stance, Kokutsu Dachi. Right leg back, left leg in front. We're going to step forward in that stance. And remember, stay low, sit, back straight. Good posture. Here we go. Each. Okay. Notice how my front foot turn, my back foot turn. Okay. Knee. Okay. And now I'm going to go backwards. San. Chi. All right. Forward. Go. Rope. Backwards. Sich. Hotch. Forward. Coup. Ju. Backwards. Juich. Juni. Yame. Shake that off. All right. Let's finish up with Sanjuni Kiyomwaza. Okay? So let's get into our horse stance. Get low, sit in that stance. Both hands in power position. All right? Starting with the left hand. We're going to do this at least twice. All right? But starting with the left hand. Okay, here we go. Face block. Outside block. Inside block. Groin block. Stomach punch. Hook punch. Shuto. Ridge hand. Palm heel strike. Okay. Back fist. Upwards elbow. Forward elbow. Side elbow smash. Downward elbow. Low axe. High axe. And back. All right. And if you're watching me, when I do that low axe, I'm not bending over. Okay? My back is staying straight. All right? All right. Again. All right? Face. Outside. Inside. Groin. Stomach. Hook. Shuto. Okay. Ridge hand. Palm. Back fist. Okay. Upward elbow. Forward elbow. Side and smash. Downward. Low axe. High axe. And back. All right, one more time. Let's see if we can get through it quicker. Face. Outside. Inside. Groin. Stomach. Hook. Shuto. Ridge. Palm. Back fist. Upwards. Forward. Side and smash. Side and smash. Downward. Axe. Axe. And back. All right. Very good, everybody. I apologize for the technical difficulty earlier. All right. We have got classes tomorrow night. Maybe later in the week. If the weather's good, I'll even do one of these outside. All right. All right. Feet together, hands at your sides. Hope to see you all Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Bow. All right.
We hope you enjoyed this video. We want you to enjoy all of our videos. We hope that you learn from our instructional videos, are entertained by our demonstrations, and you celebrate our competition and tournaments. Please subscribe to our Golden Eagle Martial Arts channels. And after subscribing, ring the bell down below to make sure you receive notifications when we post new content. Some of our instructional videos are unlisted and can't be found on our channels. You can view those videos by becoming a member of our website, www.jimakarate.com. We look forward to more teaching and entertaining and hope that you will join us. Have a great day.